Good morning, forms 7 to 11. I thought today we could do a little bit something different. So we did some bowling on Tuesday, and today on Thursday we're going to look at a front foot drive. Now I picked this because it is something you can do inside and outside, and I'll explain that in a second. So equipment you're going to need today is some targets. So I'm not going to follow some cones and hoops, but you could use some different clothing, like I've said, out all the time outside. You've got plant pots, you could put stick paper on the wall, anything like that will do for targets. Different types of balls, and then you need some tees, because we're going to try and hit off the click. So I'm lucky I've got these blue tees, so you've got some of them, brilliant. If you don't, here's my homemade fashioned ones. So we've got a plastic bag, tie it into a loose knot, and then place the ball on top. Or I've just picked up one of the reversibles from the spares, and if you put it into a tight sausage and then roll it around, and then you get a nice tee like that. And then also you need your cricket bat. So if you're inside, I would recommend that you use some of the soft squidgy balls like I've got over here. Outside, if you've got some of the others, brilliant. The more balls you have, the better, because there's going to be less chasing of Joe to get the ball. If you're inside and you don't have much space, this is perfect to do in a hallway, but do be careful of any vases or anything like that. And so try not to try and move those beforehand. But you can do this inside and you can do it outside. There's not a huge amount of space required. It's all about skills. So that's the space you need, and then now I'm going to go on to give you the key coaching points, and then I will move on and give you the first couple of drills. Okay everyone, so the basic principles of the front foot drive. So these are the four sort of coaching points we're going to look at today. So if you haven't played much cricket before, make sure you have your hands, if you're right-handed, left hand at the top, right hand at the bottom, hands close together, standing sideways on with our arm out. If you're left-handed, other way around, right hand at the top, left hand at the bottom, and then still sideways on. Crucial that we get our hands together. If you have your hands apart, the front foot drive is one of the most impossible shots to do from there. So get our hands together, it can be at the top of the bat, the bottom, or the middle. Preferably for me, I put it in the middle. So, first coaching point of the front foot drive. So the front foot drive is this shot here, where we're just trying to hit the ball back past the bowler. You can either play it to mid-off or to mid-on as well. So first things first, if this was our crease and the stumps were here, we want the ball to be out in front, because what we have to do, the first coaching point, is get a good stride in towards the ball. So as you notice, I'm stood on my crease, I've got my stride in, and you can see how it's close to the ball, looking for about 6 inches apart. If you get too close, you're going to hit your pad, and you're too far apart, your hands are away from your body. So about 6 inches, and then we've got a nice straight back coming through. So coaching point 1, a good stride length away from the ball. Okay? Second coaching point is making sure that we have our eyes on the ball the whole time. So if the bowler was bowling, we're watching the trajectory, but we're quite lucky we've got a static point. So we've got our eyes on the ball and going from there. Coaching point 3 is a crucial one, and that is that we need to get our bat. So if we're in our stance waiting for the ball, as we step forward, our bat needs to come through in a straight line the whole way. We don't want to be coming in to out, and we don't want to be coming out to in. So, from here, step forward, straight back and through. And then the fourth coaching point is our follow through. So my technique personally, when I play a front foot drive, I check at the top here. If you're doing this inside, probably the best one to do today, because the second one goes a bit higher. So for me, I check at the top, I follow through and come to here, making sure I punch my arms through. But for some people, they prefer to drive and flourish them through here. Okay, so there's your 4 coaching points. Making sure you get your stride in, eyes on the ball, nice straight bat, and then the follow through to either here or up to here. So that's your 4 coaching points. I'm going to give you a warm-up in a second, and then we're going to go into the first drill. The shot should look a little like so. Okay. Enjoy the warm-up, and then on to basic drill 1 and 2. Okay everyone, so on to the warm-up. For this one, I would like us to use our bat. So we're going to have keep it a bit more game specific and have our bat involved in the warm-up. So when we're doing straight foot drive, the things that we need to warm up the most are our shoulders, back, our glutes, hamstrings, quadriceps, and our calves. Okay, so when we do warm-ups these days, they're not so static, and so they're more dynamic. And so we're going to be warming up those muscles as we go. So next lesson, I'd like to see who can remember where the different muscles are. So we've got our shoulders, deltoids here, biceps on the front, triceps on the back, quadriceps, hamstrings, gluteus maximus, and then our calves or our gastrocnemius for those in the older years down there. So first warm up, you're going to need your bat and a stopwatch. So I'm going to talk you through it, and then you need to go away and do it. Otherwise, it's going to take sort of 10 minutes on the video. So the first thing, each of these different sections last 1 minute. So I want you to hold your bat in 2 hands in the handle to start with, and then all I want you to do is jog on the spot for 1 minute. Once you've jogged on the spot for 1 minute, I then want you to go to high heels, but this time I want you to take the bat in 2 hands here, hold it out in front, and high heels for 2 minutes. 2 minutes for 1 minute from here. Once you've done high heels, I want you to change to high knees, and this time we're just going to bring the bat in close, raise it a little bit to work on our shoulders. So we're going to come here. Once we've done high heels, so that's our 3 exercises, 1 minute on each. Then we're going to go to squats, star jump, back to our handle here. Going here, once we've done 3, we're going to lift it up in the air, and up, and like so, to start stretching out those shoulders. So, jog, high heels, high knees, star jumps raising the bat. Once you've done them, I then want us to do 20 squats with our cricket bat. So, bat out in front and shoulders out in front like this. 20 squats, like so. And then 20 lunges, but this time we're going to use the bat more like a quick shot. So we're going to step forward, lunge down, have the bat to our side, come back up, switch hands, lunge and come down. When we're lunging, let's make sure that we don't let our knee go past our ankle and we stay in this position here. Okay? Once you've completed 20 squats and 20 lunges on each leg, I then want us to put the bat down, complete a press up, and I want 20 of those. That's your warm up. Then our whole upper body and lower body should be nice and warm. Okay, drill number 1, really simple, and this is just for our sort of beginners trying to get into the motion of it. And for those of you that haven't played cricket yet this season, it is also a good starting point for us. So if we're inside, remember those sponge balls, and we're trying to keep the ball low, we're not looking to lift it up into the ceiling. So how do we start? We get our cone and our ball, so you can use a cone, that jumper I showed you, or a tee, and I want you to stand with the ball right in between the middle of your feet. From here, I want you to take a step back, join your feet together and take another step back. That should give us a good guide to where our stride length is. So I'll do that again. Feet in the middle, put it together, 1 step back and then open up. Okay? From here, all we're then looking to do is hit the ball off the tee, back towards where the camera is, so dead straight in front. If you can put a point in the distance just to try and hit and have a guide of what you're trying to achieve, that is it. And so same coaching points, feet, stride, eye on the ball, straight back and through. So even better, I hit the camera spot on dead in the middle. So that's drill number 1. Okay, moving on to drill number 2. So number 1 is that nice static position. Hopefully you did about 20 of those and got into a good rhythm. Number 2, we're going to change the type of feed. And how I mean that, we're going to either drop the ball or we're going to move our feet a little bit more, just so that it takes a little bit, so it's a little bit harder to get ourselves in position. If we're in this static position, I can step forward and hit that drive all day. But when we're playing cricket, the ball is sometimes at different heights. So the first feed we're going to have a look at is a drop feed. So you have your hand out in front, you drop it, you wait for it to bounce, and it's on the second bounce that you're going to hit it. If you try and do it on the first one, you're not going to get in position quick enough. So hands out, drop, 1, 2, step forward, and hit our drive. 20 of those. Once you've done that, I want you to get your cone or tee, and then we're going to look at moving our feet a little bit more. So where we would normally be and have our 1 stride in, I want us to take a couple of strides back, as if we would be charging a spinner, and we're going to take a step and hit. Okay, so 2 different types of feeds, the drop feed, and then the charge on the ball. So there's a third one you can do if you're outside. I don't have the space to do it in here, and if you're inside you won't. If you throw the ball against the wall, wait for it to come back, and then hit it, that's exactly the same. If you've got a sibling or a parent coming out to help you, get them to bounce the ball to you. You want to be nice and tight up, almost up towards your length. Good luck.